Well, hello. So this is the entryway of the property. You can see my wife pulling out there. I took the side-by-side down. So when we walk in, this is what it looks like. Immediately to your left would be what I would consider a formal dining room. The ceilings here are vaulted. Could be an office. These are Anderson windows, and you can see, and I noticed on all of these windows that there is some condensation. This is typical on wood windows. I would not say, in my opinion, that this is bad, but again, that's my opinion. Yours may differ. Again, in this room, we are facing south here. And I'll show you some of the other windows. Again, there is some discoloration. When we get down into the utility room, we can take a look and see. I don't know if there's an air exchanger down there, but that would take care of a lot of it. Then you walk in. Down that hallway, there is a guest bedroom to the right. We'll obviously walk down there. There's the full bath on the main level. And then around the corner to the right is the garage. But here is the kitchen. And an informal dining room area. A table would fit nicely under that light. The kitchen itself, no knobs on the cabinets. Center island with doors on both sides. Dishwasher next to the sink. There would be your pantry. These are solid oak. Maybe a little microwave outlet there. Potentially. I don't see, these cabinets are solid. I don't see anything cheap about them. These are manufactured panels on the doors. So it's solid oak. They're not cheap cabinets, but they are oak. Some people don't like blonde, but I don't see anything here that would say, wow, this is really cheap. The countertop is linoleum, an old linoleum top. That's kind of old school, right? You can see the yellowing of some of the plates. There is no evidence that there was ever any smoking that went on in here, but sometimes the age of some of the fixtures, they just tend to yellow. And I know these aren't the ivory plates back then, and back then, the 90s, this was kind of what people put into their homes. So I say that they're yellowing. That may be the original color. I just see the off color on that phone jack. Kitchen window. I do not see any major signs of rot, but some wear as far as moisture buildup. This is the side of the house that gets the sun. We'll take a look at the bedroom windows when we get in there. Here is the skylight. And I don't see any evidence of leaking. However, I do see up there a small spot where the paint is starting to fleck. No discoloration, just evidence that there is maybe some moisture that collected there. Currently, it is dry. Walking out of the kitchen now into the living room. It's a small living room. There is a ceiling fan here. Big bay window. No major evidence of moisture on this window. Little collection in the corner there. But again, only on the bottom of the sill, because that's obviously where the water is going to collect. And you have the four-seasoned porch. The slider there appears to be in good condition. Little cracking in the sheetrock above there where the header is. And a little there's the old siding of the house that just seemed to frame right up against the house itself. It's chilly out here because they don't have any heat on right now. But there is a register in the floor. Whoops, my finger got in the way, sorry. And there is a little gas heater there. But it's comfortable. Today is a nice warm day though. It is about 30 degrees outside. Again, the windows out here. Little evidence of discoloration there from moisture. But I would not say we have a mold issue on any of these. I haven't seen anything that has made me jump and say, oh no. That's probably the worst I've seen so far right there. So this is a nice addition, but you can see evidence of settling. That's what that crack is all about. I'm no foundation expert, but in my years of showing homes and talking to contractors, these little cracks in the sheetrock show evidence that there is a little bit of settling out here, and I don't believe there's a foundation under this. This is on 6x6 post or maybe 8x8 even. So you have some heaving and settling that goes on with that. Nothing too dramatic, but again, something that you must be aware of. Let's see. I don't know. Looks like maybe they had drilled a hole there, or there may have been just a small nick in that wall. I don't see any evidence of water anywhere on the main level in the ceilings anyway. So then here is the master bedroom. The measurements should be online for you. And I can absolutely send those to you as well. So now you have the side of the house where the sun is not as prevalent. And this window looks almost perfect. Oops. Almost perfect on that sill. A little discoloration in the corners, but nothing major. A little bit there and some there. Nothing extraordinary. Probably my favorite feature in this home, very unique. Probably in my career I've only seen maybe once or twice in an actual home. But there is a stool there. And a video of the shower. Tile floor, all tile surround. A little bit of mildew or missing grout in some of these corners. Actually, there's a little bit there too. Yeah, just some missing grout. Looks like some duct tape there. A bad fitting. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm going to turn the water on and see if we get anything. Yeah. A little drip there I'm sure could be fixed fairly easy. This looks like an excessive amount of plumber's tape up there, and maybe a bad fitting. Good pressure though, some very good pressure. Again, this is the master bath. Master bath window, again consistent with some of the discoloration that we have seen on the other windows. Again, the south facing windows seem to at this moment be the worst. That they've got the sun, that makes sense, they're going to drip. This is a huge walk-in closet, very big, probably 8 by 10, maybe 10 by 10. 8 by 10 is a good guess. It's darn near the size of a bedroom in a lot of homes. Front door was 36 inches wide. Okay. Guest bedroom, red carpet, interesting choice. Again, this room looks to be about the size of the walk-in closet. This window looks to be in very good shape. Little discoloration on the top sill. I can't quite see anything up there. The lighting isn't great in here. But that looks good, feels good up there. I don't see any rotting. Here is the main floor full bath. Your tub and shower there. It's just a plastic surround. Linens. These doors are in good shape. Sorry, I'm trying to film and open at the same time. Water looks good there. Little whistle there on the shower. Maybe a venting issue. Garage door. This door is 32 inches wide. That's the service door to the garage. There is a small coat closet in this hallway. These are linoleum floors that I'm walking on. And then this would be the mudroom. Cabinets look good. Washer, dryer, and a wash tub. This window looks to be in very good shape. This garage does have a ramp. Carpet on this side. There's a floor drain there. Central vac. And a water spigot out here. 2 8-foot doors there. But this is definitely an oversized 2-car garage. Looks to be 24 foot deep. I'll double check that and put that in my email. 200 amp service to the house. There's your panel. There is some room for adding as well at the bottom there, if need be. Garage windows on both sides. That is a vinyl insert over there. Maybe addition at some point in windows. These are the typical double hung, appear to be in relatively good shape. Oops, we're gonna catch lights as we go through. You're hearing me kind of closing up shop as I go. Entrance to the basement is down there. That door is 32 inches wide. The hallway is roughly 36 inches wide, or 38, but with the railing there, there's some room. So you walk down, it's a wide open room. I believe this is here as a load-bearing structure. I am not 100% certain on that, but it does appear, because of the span of this space down here, that they would need something in the middle. I would imagine that you could remove the wall and have just the pillars standing to open this up a little more. But you have two very large sides of this property, or of this basement. Try to get a better perspective here. That is a gas fireplace. There's no evidence by nose that there's water issues down here. No mildewy smell. It smells very clean. I did not notice any water anywhere on the walls. No signs of staining. And there is a good look at the underneath side of that addition. You can see the gas line that goes out to the stove. So again, those are, I believe, 6x6 or 8x8 posts that it's sitting on out there. But again, no evidence here of any water or any leaking. 3/4 bath downstairs. There you can see your friendly neighborhood realtor. The stool. This is a tile floor. This is the same shower that I spent my teenage years in. Exact same door. Little towel hook there. There's the shower head. And just a solid plastic surround. There's your egress. Currently has a plastic cover on it, but I do believe that this is legal egress. Looks to be the right height. And the other window there. No evidence of moisture here that I can see, although it does appear that the sheetrock here was repaired. Maybe a question that I can ask the sellers about. I will make a note of that and make sure that we get an answer. Now walking back to the other side of the basement. Again, there's the stairs. We come down. We took a right. Now we're taking a left. This is another very large room. Not much to it. One window. No evidence of any moisture. This is white paint. There's a little discoloration there. I don't believe that that's moisture. I think what it is, because it's all the way up, yeah, that's just those are cobwebs. You have some dust collecting. There again, that looks like just some markings down there. Bad trowel job on the sheetrock mud. Okay, the utility room. Plenty of room to store. Now this is the apparatus that I believe, if used correctly, would be able to take the moisture out of the air upstairs for the windows. And they probably are using it, but they may not have had it set properly. So that would be a very easy fix. Sump pump. Alarm for the sump pump. Vented, you can hear the vent running for the water heater right now. There's the furnace. Pressure tank and the water softener. There's a switch for the well. Whoops. Won't focus. What is going on with my camera? There we go. There is the well. Looks like they do have an inline filter there, very small, probably but you guys are familiar with the water quality out here as well. Let me see if I can find a date on this. Looks fairly new, but everything does look to be in order in this room. Very dry. They do run, looks like they do run a dehumidifier down here. I would recommend that to anybody that has a deep basement like this. It's not a walkout basement. It's not going to breathe like a walkout basement or a basement that has daylight windows. This basement is a true full basement. It is all the way in the ground. Good news is they do have some bigger windows. Those windows do open. It appears to be vented very good. I don't see anything on this house major. The exterior of the property we'll need to examine closer, but an inspector can do that. The brick on the front of the house didn't look to be damaged at all. There's no signs that it's pulling away from the home. So those are all good things. I don't see any red flags. This carpet is dated. A lot of the gold in here, the golden oak is out of style and out of date. That could be another reason that, I mean, this home does comp out at a certain price, but then you start adding the updates that certain people may want, and that's kind of maybe why it's not selling. So I will send a video of the pole barn next. This was the home tour.